Alrighty, folks, it's your boy Bob Hollywood with another episode of Bob's Holly World. I just finished recording a review for Spartan Athlon, and today I'm going to be reviewing Spartan Centurion. I don't know how these guys get their names. I know Athlon. Athlon sounds Greek, but I don't know. And I know Spartan Hermes, obviously that's a Greek name. But I don't think all of them have Greek names. Master Chief. There's nothing Greek about that name, so I think that's just coincidental. They just have whatever names they like. I think another one on the back of the box was Helljumper. So yeah, they just have their own names. And yeah, let's look on the back of this guy. Okay, this is, I don't know what series this is, but there's definitely a bunch of figures on here. Spartan Athlon, mine was red, so it's a different series. And there's another one down here that's blue and white. I like that blue and white one. Spartan Locke, I have. And then you have Spartan Fred, Spartan Kelly, Master Chief, Spartan Locke, Spartan Tanaka. So yeah, they just have different names. Like Tanaka is Native American, Kelly and Fred are just names. And yeah. I bought this from Goodwill for $2.99. This is from the year 2015. I bought this the same day I bought Spartan Athlon, so 2016 is when I bought them at least. Because that's the date on Spartan Athlon. 27 moving parts. And again, this is not a 1 in 18 scale figure. Sometimes I branch out, even on more recent reviews. I think the only more recent review I did that wasn't 1 in 18 was Nuke and Silver Surfer, Marvel Legends. And this figure itself was made by McFarlane Toys. And the game Halo is made by, I'm believing, 343 Industries, published by Microsoft Studios. So I'm going to cut this guy open. This is for ages 8+. This one there, 8+. And it's because their weapons, I don't know if the weapons are made the same way as they were with Athlon. This comes with some downloadable content, which is in this paper here. I will never play Halo. So, yeah, I'm not going to get to take advantage of that, unfortunately. Give me a second here. Get this tape off. Now this some bitch is in here, man. He is secure. Can't get him. Can't get him. I can't play with my toys. On my camera, so he comes with a more traditional looking pistol and looks like a traditional sniper rifle, whereas Athlon's weapons look much more futuristic. I'm not saying this doesn't look futuristic, but it looks way less futuristic than Athlon's. Part of the reason why these aren't suitable for children under the age of 8 is these pegs in the weapons come out. And this could easily be swallowed. This would be harder to swallow, but the kid's dedicated enough that they could swallow it. And same thing with this pistol. Has a little peg. This pistol could maybe be swallowed, but I'd like to think that at that point, kids aren't even sticking shit in their mouths. But I mean, obviously, if like a 2-year-old gets it or something, it's a different story. So here we have here we have Centurion. Again, I've never played a Halo game, really, so I can't tell you the mythos behind his name. There's a peg on it. Whoops. There's a peg right there. This goes into that peg. Hopefully, yeah. I know when I stuck the peg in Athlon, the peg got stuck. I was able to get it out, but it still was stuck. There's no peg holes on the bottom of his feet. And he's a pretty cool footprint. It only has on one foot because obviously they put that CE on there. But anyway, here it is. Let's go over his details, his paint and his sculpt. Sculpt great, a lot of detail, a lot of just detailing in this armor. I know that these armors are really heavy, but this guy is light. Even compared to Athlon, he's lighter. Like Athlon was heavier in this chest area, which is very bulky on this guy, but he's not heavy. And Athlon wasn't heavy; it's just Athlon was heavier than this guy. But yeah, it's black in this darker greenish blue, or bluish green. Some silver in there. His mask is yellow, like Master Chief's. And there's like some hints of red all over. No moving parts in his armor like these shoulder things. They don't like move to blast like War Machine or Predator or anything. But he's pretty cool. I don't see any blemishes. It's harder to have blemishes when you're a darker color. Let's go over his articulation. There's his head, where it started at. It goes down pretty well. It goes up pretty good. So more articulation in his head than Athlon had. And then of course it'll rotate 360 at that head. I can't tell if his head can come off right now. But if it does, I just probably need to apply some heat. I don't want to break them. Arms go up that high. Full crucifix. If he didn't have this on his forearm, or this on his arm, go pretty high. It could go higher, but it's not like he's limited. It's not like his arms just go that high or something. Rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder effortlessly. And, whoops, giving me a little difficulty when it comes to bending his elbow. Just want to make sure I'm doing it right, because you can see his left elbow is super bent back. Beyond 90 degrees. So I'm thinking maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm trying to get this elbow part at the bottom. There we go. So he's got pretty good articulation in his elbows. Same thing with Athlon. They go there 90 degrees, at least 360 rotation. And then his hands rotate 360 degrees. And they bend there. No resistance really. Like, I don't mean like it's loose, it's just not stiff. Waist articulation, he's going to have this ab crunch. Rotates 360 degrees at that same location. Legs go that far, partly because of armor, partly just because of the sculpt. Legs will rotate 360 there, also at that thigh. And then he has knees. Ugh. That's the most resistance I've gotten from this guy. But it wasn't like it didn't want to do it. It just made a very audible sound. He won't stay on his knees just because it's a single jointed knee. And his knees also rotate there. He put his legs up as high as they can go. That's as high up as they'll go. So he can like sit in a chair if there's a chair big enough for him. There we go. And his legs go back pretty good. So he can dunk on somebody, put him in a basketball that I remember. Oh, but yeah, that's that. Here's his feet. And you know, you got a rocker, pivot, and his feet, his toes also have their own articulation. So a lot of articulation in these guys. I think the package had 27 moving parts, man. I counted it because I didn't. Yeah, his toes even, oh, toe came off. And you can see, it's just a ball. Not like it's broken. Huh, I wonder if I could take his toes off and put him on a different Halo figure. And it went back on pretty easily. There he is. Let's get his height. A little over 5 1/4. So that means he's going to be taller than Athlon. Both at the helmet and that little thing on top of the helmet. He's just taller than Athlon. And I think he's, yep, still shorter than Locke. Locke's pretty beefy. I don't think I ever put his guns in his hands, though, man. I'm slipping. I'm friggin' slipping, man. He's actually not going to hold his rifle, mostly because of this. It's just not short enough. Or it's just not long enough, rather. He can hold this. I might have to take this little peg out, but he can hold his handgun at least. See? Bet, run that shit, man. Where's that money at? Where's that? I told you I would. Look, yeah, I'm a weirdo, I know. But since he can't hold his rifle, none of them can hold this rifle. I'm gonna just test it out with Carbide. I think Carbide is my least favorite of the Fortnite figures. Unfortunately, Carbide can't even hold it. It's just not enough room. Yeah, not enough room. This thing right here keeps anybody from holding it. Well, keeps this figure from holding it. If that wasn't there, maybe we could. So that sucks. But I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a figure somewhere that could use it, but none of the figures here. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Let all your homies know where they can find me, B.O.B. That's right here, Bob's Holly World. I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking on me. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.